Good morning. Hi, everybody. It's Saturday morning. I'm just going to check and make sure we're streaming on Facebook. And then we'll share this out and get the family in here. We are on Facebook. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, hello. Somebody's awake. Good morning. When you come in, just say hello. Just let me know that you're here. Two of you. Good morning. Prochetta, namaste. Hello to you. Marietta, you're up early this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Tony, hi, sweetheart. How are you feeling today, Tony? That was a great interview yesterday with Dr. Ruth Anderson. I loved watching you and Sally. Okay, so I shared it out. Got peeps coming in. Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you. Sally, yes, you found me. Sally, I loved the interview yesterday, you and Tony and Dr. Ruth Anderson. It was great, great. And I've shared it out. I hope that others will share it as well and let others see the brilliance of you two women. You're amazing. Good morning, Becky. And Tony, you're doing very well. Awesome. Hi, Jean Lorio. Jean, you're up early. Did Dingo get you up this morning? Good morning, John Verner. Oh, Sally, I enjoyed that so much. And don't you love our Dr. Ruth Anderson? She is one amazing woman. And she's one that really listens. She listens to the angels and takes her guidance from them. So if they tell her, do this or talk to this person, they do. And I'm so happy, so happy. John, blame Sally De La Rosa for being here. Okay. Well, thank you, Sally. I'm glad you brought somebody in with you. So how's everybody doing on this Saturday morning? Ringo doesn't want to miss our program. Well, that Ringo is one smart dog, I tell you. He has to be with a name like that, right? Okay, let's see if anybody else is jumping in here. So it's going to be a busy, busy day. Sally says, Ruth is amazing. We talked for a little bit after. She's so easy to talk to and so loving. She encourages everyone. She wants you to do your best. And so, you know, if she can give you a word of encouragement, of support, if she can share you out, she's going to do that for you because that's how she is. And that's the sign of a really loving person, but also of a leader. That is the sign of a leader. When we encourage others, we don't see anybody as competition. We don't compare. It's just wanting that very best for everyone and for all of us light workers to gather around each other. That's the hope of Enlightened World Network, is that we can gather in people. It's a network. Gather in people that are shining their light and have us all working together for the very best of all. So yeah, I love Dr. Ruth Anderson. I can't lift her up enough. She's one of my best friends. On my journey that I'm taking, I'm going to be visiting with her at her home in Colorado. And she's already making plans. She's already got the places that she wants to show me and things that we're going to do. So I'm very excited for that part of my journey to be there with her and to see Colorado. I've never seen Colorado before. So that's going to be amazing. John Berner, I love that. We get by with a little help from our friends. We sure do. Yeah. The more encouragement we can give to others, then we get blessed. It's a blessing both ways. So that's what I love about Ruth, about this network. It's what I love about what I do is meeting all of you amazing people. And when I meet you, I kind of drag you along for the ride. It's like, come on, you can do this. You can meditate with us or do a program for us. So yeah, we're very encouraging here and I just love it. Wendy, good morning to you and thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Tony, you're getting ready to hit the floor running. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day for me as well. I have pretty much everything where I live packed up. And today is the day of getting it out the door for the most part. I have things that I'm taking to Goodwill to donate. I have things that friends are getting. I have packages that I need to send off to Sally's Zenlightenment shop up in Michigan because I am going to be conducting some training up there. So if y'all haven't heard that yet, we will be doing training. I'll be teaching Time Heals Energy Healing. It's a certification program. So once you get the training, you will be a practitioner and can conduct the sessions, facilitate the sessions for others, clearing the chakras, balancing them, bringing in energy from the masters, the ascended masters, as well as the angels. So it's a beautiful, beautiful modality. And what we have decided is that it will be conducted there at their shop at Zenlightenment. But anyone that wants to take the training, no matter where you are, can do this over Zoom. So I'm very excited to be offering this on this journey. And I know, Jean, you've already told me that you're interested. So I'll be getting you the information. Anyone else that wants the training from me, you can contact myself or Sally at the shop and we'll get you signed up. It's so exciting because the trip just gets closer and closer and I can already feel my energy there where you're at, Sally. I already feel that beautiful Zen enlightenment and everything that's going to take place while we're there. And Becky says, can't wait till you come. I know, Becky, I cannot wait to meet you. All right, what else we got? Erica Hoppy. Hello, my dear. On September 11th, I will be in New York. And Sally says, I get to help open someone's gifts, Guru Reiki today. One of my favorite things to do. Awesome. And Prachetta says, Saturday evening for us. Prachir was able to sort out with the truck guy. Hopefully his stuff will reach by tomorrow. Prachir is thanking everyone for all the prayers. Thanks so, so much. Now I hope his mobile phone is also restored. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That is answered prayer because yesterday in our prayer circle, we saw Prachir getting his belongings and lifted up the energy so that could happen. And thank you, Prachetta, for letting us know that he will be getting his belongings and getting those beautiful memories that were on the truck from his mother. So thank you for letting us know. That lifts me up this morning and makes me feel really good to hear about answered prayer. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Rick Morrow. Rick, are you at Love and Light? Because I'm planning on stopping in there. I have to go to a friend's house that lives right behind you. So I'm going to be popping into the store this morning at some point. And Jean says, I hope the butterfly garden is still there. You walk among the butterflies and they land on you and everything. It is close to where Ruth lives. I'll have to ask Ruth about that butterfly garden. That would be so amazing because I love butterflies. I just love them. I have a friend here that she gets the caterpillars. You can actually buy caterpillars from people from a farm. And she puts them in a safe enclosure that has a mesh around it. And then the caterpillars become butterflies. And when they become butterflies, she does butterfly releases. So she does this for free. She'll do it in honor of someone, like if someone has passed and their loved ones want to release a butterfly, she'll do that for them and do a little ceremony. So, yeah, how beautiful. I want to see that. Good morning, Suzanne. Is Charlie on here? I didn't see our Charlie come in, but he may be. Jennifer Langren is here. Good morning. Good morning. There's Charlie. Hello, everyone that's coming in. So good to see you. Laura Adams, welcome. All right, who else we have? Sally says, on our community healing night, we will be having sound healing as well, multiple singing bowls, drums, and maybe a flute player. I love the flute. I really, really enjoy listening to the flute. It just takes you to a beautiful place inside. It's so healing. And Wendy says, I like the simplicity of your background. Love that. I love water. Water is my thing. And the more I can surround myself with it, the better. I can't wait to get up there and see Lake Michigan and feel the energy of that water. So thank you, Wendy. You have one there, one butterfly garden. I'm not sure, Sally, but I would love to see all of the sites around you and everything that's there in Michigan. That's going to be in Michigan. Yeah, Michigan. That's where I'm going. I get confused sometimes. Rick, you'll be there a little before 3. Can't remember what time I told my friend I was going to come over. Let me just check. Yeah, I have a 3 o'clock client, so I can't be there at that time, but maybe I can come after. And Wendy, you're a Pisces, so you love water too. Yeah, it's in my blood. You know, the beach is my Zen spot. The water just really soothes me. It takes away that low vibration energy and lifts me to a higher frequency. So I really love it. And is Robert Dosa here? He sure is. And so is Stacy. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, this is so awesome to see all of you. And Prachetta says, very Teri, ma'am, something strange happened today, very early morning. I was awake as I felt as if my mom was walking into the room and saying my name twice. And I was not dreaming, just thought of sharing it. I'm glad you did share it. Well, I have to tell you that something or someone woke me up this morning. I had put my phone on charge overnight and I thought I had set the alarm to get up for this show. And I woke up. Now I've lost the song that was in my head. There was a song. Oh, Henry VIII. The Henry VIII song. I'm Henry VIII, I am. That was playing in my head. So I'm not sure who it was that came to me and woke me up in time to do the show. When I picked up my phone to see what time it was 6:20, which is one of the alarms that I set to get me up. It wasn't set, it wasn't turned on, but this song came so strongly, like somebody singing that song to me. And it woke me up and I actually looked around and I'm going, who's here singing to me? What spirit has come through to sing this song? So if anybody takes that song, Henry VIII, just I know my best friend Sherry, her dad came to me and wouldn't stop singing that until I gave her the message that he wanted to be given to her. But I don't feel like it's him. It could be, but it feels different. So Henry VIII, I am, I am. That was the song that woke me up. Thank you to whoever it was, so that I could get up, have time to do my morning routine, and then come on here to be blessed by all of you and all of your beauty. And Stacy says, my boys are here visiting. I'm so excited. I am too, Stacy, and I'm going to be bringing a box of books and goodies up to your mother-in-law today to give to you. So I'll be doing that. That's one of my to-dos today. Becky says, that was me yesterday morning during the bad storms. Someone said, wake up. Yeah, it was so weird. It was just very interesting to wake up to somebody singing to me and me not have anything on. There wasn't anything that would have been making noise. And it was just very weird. So Henry VIII, whoever's out there that wants to claim it, Stacy, you're off to get your hair done. Love you, sweetie. Have a great day. And Becky says, energy must have been off the charts. Yeah. Yeah, it certainly is. And Maria says, 8 is infinity. Yeah, I love that. I love the infinity sign. It's one of my signs that I see a lot. It's one of the signs that the angels give me. So yeah, 8's a great number. It's also the number of abundance. So maybe I was just being shown abundance flowing to me, but I had to wake up. And Mariette, I wake up every morning at 5:55. How beautiful is that? Sometimes I wake up at 3:33 and not quite ready to get up out of that bed yet, but I lay there and meditate and just tune into whatever's going on. So this is this is my last weekend here at this place where I have lived for 5 years in this apartment. And Monday, I will be clearing out everything in here and going to house sit for a friend of mine. She has 3 dogs and she's going off on vacation. So I've agreed to puppy sit and house sit for her. And the puppies are just adorable. I've met them before. I'm looking forward to being there with them and being surrounded by unconditional love for a week while my friend is gone. Okay, so let me see what I'm missing here. Robert says, I don't have time to join the show very often, unfortunately, as I am extremely busy caring for my grandmother. Please lift me up in prayer and ask for help for my grandmother to feel at peace. Thank you. And Robert, we had heard that you were going to do that, to be with her. So our thoughts and our prayers are definitely with you every day as you do that. And Sally says, the earth, the moon, and the stars are all in alignment this weekend. You know, I saw that not last night, but night before last. I had walked outside to look at the sky because I love sky watching. And I saw this really, really bright star up there. And I'm like, what the heck is that? I'm just so out of the loop for everything that's going on right now with what I'm having to do to get ready for my journey. So I have an app on my phone called Star Tracker, and it shows me the sky. It shows the constellations. It shows the stars that are forming, because sometimes those are the brighter stars. Those are the ones that twinkle and have color to them. So I turned my app on and pointed it in the direction of that bright star. And I saw that there were 3 planets lined up in a row. And I didn't know that that was going on, that that alignment was happening. It was so awesome to see that. So I can't remember which 3 it was, but there are 3 stars that are kind of just in a line. And I think it was Jupiter that was the strongest. That's the one that was really shining bright. It was either Jupiter or Saturn. And I just loved seeing it. And I loved that I was guided to walk outside and look at the sky at that moment. And we've talked about this before, about synchronicity. When you get that urge, that little nudge, go here, do that, turn this way, look up that way. When you get that, follow it. Follow your instincts, follow your gut and your intuition, and say, okay, show me. And that's what I always say, show me. And I'm always pleasantly surprised when I see something like stars in alignment, or I see a meteor shower. I always love to see that. I always make a wish on that. We used to call them falling stars, and I would always make a wish. So I still do that. Do you all do that? Do you make a wish on the stars when you see them streak across the sky and looks like they're falling down? That's one of the things that I loved about growing up, because I grew up in the mountains and we didn't have street lights. We didn't have any lights that were going to interfere with seeing the beauty of the night sky. So I grew up seeing that. I grew up seeing the falling stars, as we called them. We know now they're meteors. And we would always wish, we would always make that wish and hold that energy and be excited about it, which we know now that that is how we manifest. When we get excited about things that we're wishing for, our rockets of desire that we put out to the universe, we feel the excitement of it. And that's how we manifest it. That's how it comes to us. Good morning, Carol Allen. Yes, Sally, always also on the first star. Starlight, star bright, first star I've seen tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. Oh my gosh, I haven't thought of that in so long. Thank you, Sally. Thank you for bringing that up. I love the things that we did when we were kids. We were so innocent and we were just believed. And that's what we're told that is the very best thing that we can do for ourselves. The very best thing we can do is to ignore all of the negativity, ignore the naysayers, those that are telling you, yeah, you can't do that. That'll never happen. When we just go into our own vibration, our own belief, our own true authentic self, we know that we are unlimited. We know we can do anything. We know we can wish on a star and hold that wish in our heart and see the manifestation of it. It is so very true, so true that we manifest by believing. We manifest by speaking it into reality. If you want something, just start talking about it. The more you talk about it like you already have it, it's going to become your reality. And I am living proof of that. I do it every day now. I talk about it and it becomes reality. Just loving the journey right now. And Tony, I heard you say that yesterday. I heard you say, I love my life. I say that every day. Every day, I love my life. And it's taken me a long time to get to that point. It really has taken me so many years to get to the point of saying, I love my life. And I do. I love it every day. Every morning, I give gratitude that there's another day that I can live in this life. There's another day that I can do something wonderful in the world and maybe influence one person in the world to pivot away from negativity, to look at things differently. We draw to us what we want. We create our life the way we want it and make things happen with our words and our thoughts, and just putting ourselves out there to have that good day. And every day I listen to those words from Abraham. It's a good day. It's a good morning. And I've added, it's a good life. It's a good life. This life that I have, I wouldn't trade it for anything. I wouldn't trade it for being a millionaire with all their material possessions. I love my life, and I'm very, very happy with the life that I have. And I hope that that will continue. I know it will continue because I'm going to create it that way forever, how long I have here on this planet. It's going to be something beautiful every day. And we can all do that. We can all create the way we want it to be. So if you want happiness and you want joy in your life, create it. Get up every morning and say those words. It's a great day to have a great day. I used to say I was going to write that on my ceiling so that when I opened my eyes, it was the first thing that I saw. But instead, what I do when I open my eyes is I say it out loud. I say gratitude. Thank you, God. Thank you for another day alive. And that's how I start every day of my life. Thank you for another day alive. Just giving gratitude for the moment, giving gratitude for the breath that I can take, and for getting up and be with my family, to come on here and feel love from all of you. And Lily Ann, my beautiful friend in Norway, thank you for coming on this morning. Okay, what else we got going on? Perchetta says, the entire last night, I saw my parents in my dreams. Also, they showed me that I was moving from my house to a new home. Wow, that is so awesome. And Perchetta says, we can see the fur babies on Morning Cuppa Joy. Absolutely. I'm sure those little fur babies are going to say, what are you doing? So, yeah. And Maria says, nice, four-legged energy. How amazing. You know, I lost my baby girl, my dear Allie, 7 years ago. She was the love of my life. That little girl, she was a mixture of German Shepherd, Golden Retriever, and her dad was a full Husky. So she was so full of personality. She was so full of herself and loved life, just loved every moment of her life. She loved people. She loved being around them, talking to them. She had the Husky talk, and she would just be amazed. Anytime somebody would come in, it was like, oh, you're here for me. But I lost her 7 years ago. She got very sick very fast. I was living out in the desert, out in Arizona, and I'm not sure what it was that she picked up. There was something that just came in so fast and so strong, and she actually passed on the way to the vet. I had her in my car, and she passed. And that was such a trauma to me to lose her, because she was my best friend at that time. She was the one that wiped my tears away and let me just say whatever I needed to say, listen to me unconditionally. And that was hard. So I haven't had a dog since then. And I lost both of my cats last year. So it'll be so good to be around the animal energy right now. That'll be the best thing for me just before I start off on this road journey. So yeah, I'm excited, and I'll definitely be bringing them on to the morning show with me. Okay, what else do we have going on? Maria says, Sky wants speak to those who can't tell of them. Okay. Yeah, definitely the stars, the energy that's up in the sky. If you just watch and be silent, you do get the messages that come in. And Suzanne said it's Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Yeah, it was just beautiful to see the alignment of them. I tried to take a picture of it, a screenshot on my phone, and it kept turning off, so I couldn't get that. But it was just amazing to see it. Okay, so Robert says that his grandmother is in the terminal stage of dementia, and though I have worked in the field with proper training and experience, sometimes I feel like jumping out the window. I understand that, Robert. My older sister is in the end stages of dementia, and it's not easy. My niece lives right beside of her and is pretty much on call 24 hours a day to help out with everything. But right now, she's at the stage of just eating and sleeping, really doesn't want to do anything or talk about anything or talk to anyone. It's very sad. And that was a sad part of my birthday this year, because every year she would call me religiously. Every year she would wish me a happy birthday. And my nieces would all tell me that she'd ask about me constantly, if they'd heard from me, if they talked to me, if they knew what I was doing, because I was always doing something. I'm that one in the family that they put out the "Where's Wally?" Where's Wally? Where's Teri? What's she doing? So that was a little sadness on my birthday to not get that phone call from my sister, and knowing what she's going through, and knowing that, you know, I'll probably never sit and have a conversation with her again. And very sad, but I have such fond memories of her. And Robert, just hold that in your heart. Hold your grandmother in your heart with those fond memories, and just know that she's in a good place. She's in a good place. I feel that. Okay, Sally says, I took a video of it and all you could hear was the crickets sounding off in the background. Only about 90 seconds, but it was amazing. I bet. Yeah, Saturn's the brightest one. That's the one that caught my attention. And I'm looking up there and I'm going, what the heck? There's 3 stars in a row, and I knew they were planets. I call them all stars. But I saw that lineup and I'm going, what the heck is going on? And I figured it out with the help of my app. Okay. Suzanne says, I bought binoculars to see the comet Neowise. Now I use them to see the stars. Yeah, I do that too. I use the binoculars to bring them in more clearly. I love that, Suzanne. Okay, so yeah, Wendy, it says, Robert Dosa, when it's your own family, it's harder. Such a cruel disease. I'm thinking of you. It is a very cruel disease, and it's one that steals the memories. And that's always been one of my prayers as I think about death and dying. I don't think of it very often, but you know, we all do. We all know that we're not going to be here in this body forever. And so one of my prayers is let me hold on to my memories. Let me hold on to those loved ones that have always shown me such love and respect and honor, and to have an easy death. You know, I want it to be quick, but I want it to be easy also. Not quick soon, but no lingering thing that I have to deal with at the end of my life. Catherine Kovacs, she says, singing Catch a Falling Star and Put It in Your Pocket, Never Let It Fade Away. I love that. I remember that song as well. Okay, what else we got? Yes, Maria, I love our inner child energy. When we go out and watch the stars, the inner child does come out to play. It comes out with that awe and wonder and, ooh, look at that, ah. And if you've ever watched a meteor shower, oh my goodness, the inner child is just like bright-eyed, you know, like, wow, look at that. I used to do that when I lived in Arizona. you could see those meteors falling forever. They just like streaked all the way across the sky because it was such an open space and not backyard, and watch the meteor showers and just do that. I would do ooh, ah, and just be in my glory because I'm like, I'm loving it. Can't remember now. I have it written down. But Sherry is going to do a fundraiser for my trip, and that's coming up on 9/9. We'll be going live with that. So anyone who is a healer or offers sessions or readings, if you want to participate in this fundraiser, just let me know and I'll get in contact with you with what Sherry has planned. She's going to be sending out an email as well to let everybody know what she's doing to fund part of this journey that I'm going on to. I'll be doing healing all across the country as I go. This is one thing that Spirit has shown me. There's like details that are being revealed about why I'm going on this journey. It's a lot of soul searching and a lot of growing with myself, but also teaching as I go and healing the earth. And this is the latest that has been shown to me, that as I travel to these points across the country, I'm going to be receiving healing energy from Mother Gaia, but I'm also going to be healing the areas that I go to, the earth that's there. There's vortexes across our country, and I will be visiting those vortexes of energy and receiving rejuvenation myself, but also sending in energy from the angels, from my ascended masters, spirit guides. So there's a lot that's going to happen on this trip. And I'm taking all of you with me virtually. I'll be doing lives and videos and teachings, but I'm hoping that so many of you will be there in the training that's going to happen from it. So I'm just loving the journey right now. I'm loving everything about it. Okay. Wendy says all the rich man has is money, and sometimes nothing much more. That's very true. Very true. Sharon Boyle is here. Sharon Boyle is here. She says you keep buffering for me. Oh, I'm sorry, Sharon. I hope it straightens out for you, honey. I hope that energy just settles down so that you can watch the rest of the show and get in on our meditation and prayer time. All right, so what else we got going on? Robert says being rich materially doesn't necessarily mean that you are happy or you have no problems. Absolutely. You all know I'm letting go of everything that I have materially. Everything is going out this door. There is nothing that I am keeping other than my crystals, my crystal babies. Most of them are going with me. Some of them I've already spread out and given to different people. But I'm taking my crystals with me. Um, my books that I have written, I'll have some of those with me along on the journey. But everything that I own, furniture, everything, is going out the door. And just releasing the energy of it, releasing the attachment to anything materially as I go about this journey. It's just me and the road. And that's it. Just getting out there and living life. I'm going to be out doing what I know I'm here to do on that path. I'm here to heal. I'm here to spread the love and the light and spread joy and happiness wherever I go. So that's what I will be doing. And so excited about it. But yeah, material possessions, they you can't take them with you. You know, when we leave this human body, there's nothing we're going to take. So I feel like this is kind of a metaphor for that. As I leave on this journey, I'm leaving everything behind, everything that was accumulated. It's all going. So that's what we do when we leave our human bodies. It's just us, our spirit, our memories. And yes, Becky, I'd choose love over money any day. Any day. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. Jean says, Teri, it shines out of you with love and divine light. Just seeing you lifts a person up. There goes a person who loves being alive. Absolutely. Absolutely. Every moment. Thank you, Jean. Thank you for those words, honey. And I know you're going on this trip with me. And I know that I get to meet our Jean Lorio in person. Sherry Myers is going to join up with me also where Jean lives, because Sherry's movie, it's called The Angel Lady. She wrote the movie. They're producing the movie, and it's being filmed in El Paso. So Sherry is going to meet me in El Paso, and Jean Lorio lives there. So we get to be together physically and visit for just a bit and see where that movie is being filmed. And it's going to be amazing. Just such an amazing journey. I can't wait, Jean, to see your beautiful face and to see Dingo. I want to meet Dingo while I'm out there. Yay. Robert says, last night I fell asleep after 3 a.m. I think it was 333. I think it probably was. Okay. What did I try to capture? What did I try to capture? Oh. Sharon, we were talking about the planets being in alignment right now. I walked out the other night and saw that 3 planets were very close together in a line. So I have an app on my phone and I was able to see what they were. And I tried to capture a screenshot that I could share, and it didn't happen. Obviously, it wasn't supposed to happen, and that's okay. I let it go. And Sally says, almost 2 years for me. My baby boy was my everything. He knew all my secrets, kissed away many tears from people. He was a Lhasa, bred in Tibet, and was all about the peace. Yeah, so was my Allie. She didn't want any disturbance. She hated arguments. She hated loud noises or anybody that spoke really loudly. She just like would stand back from that. But if you were happy and you were laughing and petted her on the head and showed her some attention, that was a happy dog. Yeah, she loved life. She loved being in joy in life. And I loved her so much. She was my buddy. I have some film of her, a video of her swimming, because that was one of her favorite things to do. In fact, she was so scared of getting in the water when she was young, when she was a puppy, did not want to have anything to do with that water. And we had a swimming pool. So we were trying to teach her to swim, and she was just resistant. No, I'm not going to get in that water. And then I had a friend that came over one day, and the friend had a little girl. I think she was about maybe 3 or 4 at the time. And the little girl could swim. So we were all out back by the swimming pool, and the little girl got in the water. She just, all by herself, just walked down the steps and into the water. And Allie's watching, and she loved kids. So Allie was watching the kid. And all of a sudden, she thought, I guess, that the kid was in trouble because she was in the water. So she goes in after her. And ever since that, we couldn't get her out of the water. She loved swimming. Once she found out that how good it felt and that it was really something fun, she would play for hours and hours in the water. We'd throw the ball, she'd jump up and catch the ball and jump in the water. So yeah, it's interesting sometimes with animals, especially how they don't understand something, but once they do, look out because it's their thing then that they can do. All right, so what else we got? Robert talking about your grandma. She talks all the time. Unfortunately, she only tells old stories on repeat. To be honest, I can't even focus being present in this show. Oh, Robert, I'm so sorry, honey. Just breathe in. Breathe in and feel our love, because we are surrounding you with love, Robert. We're sending you so much energy right now of blessings for you, blessings for your grandma, and lifting you both up. And I just noticed the time. If you all want to start typing in any prayer requests, and let's definitely put Robert and his grandma in there. And please remember my sister as well. And Robert says, I wonder if I could create an audio for soothing dementia. Robert, I think that's an inspiring thought that you just had. And I think that would be amazing for you to do that. Sharon says, we have amazing stars here at the house, but my mobile didn't capture them. There's so much going on, millions of stars, so bright and beautiful. It really is. And Charlie saw 22. I saw it also, Charles. Thank you. And Dawn, hello. Dawn Garfield says, my love and I are being called out west also. Well, Dawn, after I leave Michigan, the plan is to spend a little bit of time with my family in Kentucky, and then I'm heading west. I'm heading out to Colorado. I'll be going to El Paso, and I'll be going to Mount Shasta. So let me know if you're going to be going to any of those places. Jennifer Langren, good morning to you. Oh, I will be very safe on my journey. I have Archangel Michael. All the angels are going to be in that car with me. Jean says, I'm going to send you my address and phone number. Thank you, honey. Thank you for doing that, because you're on my radar, definitely, that I'll be there. And Carol says, I feel that what you will gain on this journey will be immeasurable. It certainly will be. And Navriti says, hello, 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 my darling. And you all already know that I have a trip planned to India after the first of the year. So I'll get to meet Navriti and Prachetta and Prachir and Gita. I'm very excited about all of that. So let's see who else is coming on. I think I might have missed some people. Kennedy, good morning to you. So everyone that's jumping in here, hello, hello, and it's time to put your prayer request in. And Prachetta said, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I've been chanting that every day for hours. And there's all kinds of beautiful things opening up with that. And thank you. Thank you for your prayers for my journey. I appreciate everyone who's supporting me emotionally, financially, everything that's happening to make this trip a reality. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Suzanne is putting her daughter and herself in the circle of prayer. Thank you. Erica Hoppy says, I want to go to Mount Shasta. I feel like there's a training that I'm going to be doing at Mount Shasta. They haven't revealed it yet, but as soon as they do, I will put out the information and all of the details about it and how that's going to look. So if anyone is interested in coming to Mount Shasta toward the end of the year to join up with me, I know that that's definitely something that's going to happen, as I'm supposed to go out there for healing of that land, and it will happen. I know it. Robert is sending healing energy to everyone who is willing to accept and needs it. And Dawn says, yes, Colorado, Michigan, Minnesota, Arizona, and Mount Shasta. Absolutely, Dawn. I love that. If you want to come to Michigan in September, that's when the training is going to take place at the Zen Enlightenment Shop with Sally and Tony De La Rosa. The date we have set for that training is September 19th. Put that on your calendars, save the date, and let us know if you all will be there in person or if you want to do the training over Zoom. And we'll get you all the details on that. And Navriti says, we're so looking forward to your visit to India. Me too. I cannot wait to get over there. Lillian, prayers for Robert and his grandmother, for my sister, and prayers for her mother, her family, and herself, and the problems with her nose, that it's hard to breathe, and for all of you here, and for Mother Earth, and for your journey, my son. Thank you. Thank you, Lily. And Sharon says, I was feeling fragile this morning and couldn't escape my head. If you catch my drift, we do. Surfacing of my own demons. I called in my guides and breathed, and they gave me the answer I had already determined. Focus on the kids and get out of your head. I reckon I will go live tonight with my new bowl, of course. Oh, I love that new bowl. It's the sacral chakra bowl. It is absolutely beautiful, just beautiful. And Erica, yes, we are sending you healing energy, sweetheart, and lifting you up for healing. Perchetta says special prayers for good health for Tony, Wendy, Shantae, Hope, Fairy, Teri, Nam's sister, and Robert's grandmother. Prayers of love and happiness for my dearest Fairy, Teri. Prayers of stability, courage, strength, and abundance for Tracy, David, Prachir, Neil, and my soul sister, Sally. Lots of love. Beautiful. And Jean's asking prayers for Robert and his grandma and all the caretakers of others. Prayers for the beautiful people who are confused and have mental problems, but who are beautiful, perfect souls. We love you. Thank you, Jean. And Sharon says, I wish I was coming to Shasta another time. Yes, you will get there. And Carol's asking prayers for her daughter, Lisa, and Jimmy Anderton. Maria says, Apu Shasta is a standing infinity. Yeah, it is. It is. And Dawn is sending Reiki to all who are in need. And Charles says, September 19th says, it's my birthday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I got that date right. It is the 19th, right, Sally? Let me just look. Yes, it is the 19th. It's a full day workshop training. It is a certification training, as I said earlier. Once you're trained and attuned to this energy, you can facilitate healing sessions and help people bring their self-healing in and whatever is going on with them. The angels and the masters participate to open up the healing inside. Okay, Christina marked the calendar for the 19th, circled and starred with excitement. Yay. Wendy Kales, welcome. Thank you for being here. And Sharon says, prayers for all of you and those around you and for me and around me. I had to pop in and say hi today. I'm so glad you did. So I'd like to place myself in the healing circle this morning. Tomorrow afternoon, I will be going to a special park where I used to go. I used to go on the full moon every month. We would do a fire ceremony, a circle. And we haven't been able to do that because of the restrictions with COVID that you can't have gatherings. But I'm going to go with a friend of mine. And I have the ashes from my two cats that I lost last year, Tazzy and Gizmo. I have both their ashes. So I'm going to be going to this park that's so special to me, and I'm going to spread their ashes there. And it's a very remote part of the park. It's old. People don't go back in there. It's only held, we hold ceremony. So I'll be going to spread their ashes and saying a little ceremony for them. So please lift me up as I go. And I'm so glad that my friend is going with me. She's an animal lover also, and she knew both of my cats when they were in their physical bodies. So she'll be helping me to say goodbye to them as I spread their ashes. So just please remember me as I do that tomorrow. And yes, thank you, Maria. Prayers of love for all. And Robert says, my grandmother just saw a white pigeon out the window. Wow, that's such a beautiful sign. How amazing. I feel that that was put there just for her to see, Robert. Yeah. And again, synchronicity. If she hadn't looked out the window at that moment, she wouldn't have seen that pigeon, would she? Beautiful. Okay, well, let's do our meditation prayer this morning and just really go into the energy of finding us, finding our true, authentic self inside of us. And the chant that we do every day, I've been doing it many times a day. We do it every night here at Enlightened World Network. The chant is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. This is a chant to go inside. It's a commitment to be your true, authentic self, that you are going to put an energy out of peace, of love, of acceptance, accept, align, allow, that everything is working perfectly, seeing the world in all of its beauty, and the prayer that goes out with it, the intention that goes out with it is, may all beings be free from suffering. May all beings be happy and healthy and free and live at peace and harmony. So the chant is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And I'd like, as you take that breath into your heart center, this is how we start every one of our meditations. Take the breath into your heart center, and you can either chant the chant or you can think it or just say the words, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And it's bringing through the energy of you finding your true, authentic self inside of you. Just feel it right now. Feel it in your heart center. That spark of the divine that's in every one of us. Let's find that connection with everyone gathered here this morning. Everyone who came in with a smile, with love in their heart to share. Let's all bond together right now as we think of those words, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. It's a mystical, magical thing that happens when we say those words or chant those words. We feel the connection so strongly, and we're able to see out into our world the beauty, the peace, the love that's here on earth. We're able to see Mother Gaia in all of her beauty and feel the energy from that crystalline center. So again, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Bring up that energy from Mother Gaia right now. Envision, if you're not already standing with your feet on the ground, just envision that you are, or you're sitting on the ground, the soft, grassy area where you can just sit in peace, feeling the energy coming up into your physical body. Feel all of that crystalline center coming up to ground you, to balance and center you, bringing in healing from that crystal center. If there's something going on inside your body, feel the energy coming right to that place inside of you. If you want to touch where that's at in your body, if you're having trouble breathing, just touch the area of your lungs. If you're having stomach issues, put your hand on your stomach, on your abdomen. Whatever's going on, just breathe right into that area and bring this beautiful energy from Mother Gaia right up to you for healing. And let's say the words again. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. They bring up a bubble inside of us, this bubbling energy that opens us up to love, opens us up to being so truly authentic that everything else falls away. All of the negativity, all of the ego talk, all of the naysayers, all those old tapes that tells us that we can't do something or that we're not enough. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo tells us we are enough, that we are loved, that we are worthy of having whatever it is our hearts desire. Just like that wish that we make on stars. We are worthy of having that. We are worthy of seeing the beauty of nature, of seeing the stars in the sky, of seeing the oceans, the waves, seeing the sunsets and the sunrises. We are worthy of every great experience in our life. We are enough, just as we are, no conditions. If you're putting a condition on love, then that's not unconditional love. Just go into the feeling in your solar plexus. Go into the feeling of being worthy. I am worthy. Make that your mantra. I am worthy. I am enough. I am a spark of the divine, and I deserve every good thing that life brings my way. I deserve joy. I deserve to play like a child. I deserve to swing on the swing set. I deserve to sit and daydream if that's what I want to do. You are a powerful creator. So when you say these mantras, when you say these affirmations, you're making that your reality. You are bringing that energy right into you, strengthening who you are, strengthening your feeling inside of being free, that freedom as a spirit. You can soar. You can fly. You have your wings already. So fly. Do those things that you want to do. No holding back. No limits. Just open road. Just be free. Right now, feel that feeling of being free. There's no walls that can contain you. Now pull that energy back up from Mother Earth again to your heart. Let it anchor right there in your heart center. And we're going to look at these prayer requests that were given forth. Anyone that's in pain, whether that's a physical pain, emotional, mental, or spiritual pain. Let's put forth an energy of healing. And the energy that we're giving over these prayer requests is love. Kuan Yin says that love is what heals. So let's give that love right now to all of these prayer requests. Everyone who is hurting, everyone who's in need, just give the energy of love. And let's wrap our arms around every person that was placed in that circle. Let's wrap our arms around every person that's gathered together here right now in this moment. And let's see all of these requests that were given up. Let's see them coming to their perfection. Nothing to be healed, nothing to be fixed. Just the perfection of being exactly the way it's supposed to be. And we lift all these prayer requests up directly to God. I call it God. That higher vibration, that higher energy that exists. We're placing it right now in that energy, in that frequency. And we're leaving it there. We're letting go of the outcome, letting go of the attachment, asking Archangel Michael to cut the cords, and then going back into our heart center, once again finding that love that we anchored in there from Mother Earth. And let's share that love with each other. Let's hold one person, saying to that person, I see you. I see the real you that's connected to me. We are part of each other. We are both a spark of the divine. And I love you. I'm grateful for you. And I have such love in my heart that I have to share it. It's overflowing. And just hold that person really tight. Give them a big squeeze. And now let's do that with the entire group. Everyone that's here, we're going to count to 3. And we're going to say, thank you. I love you, because we love gratitude here. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you. So beautiful. You all are just amazing. You make my day every day. And I want to see the comments, because I love seeing how you show love to each other. And yes, Dawn, there will be miracles seen. I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Barbara Ryan. Oh my gosh, Barbara Ryan. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming on to the morning show. So beautiful to see you on here. Thank you, I love you. This is what we do every day on this show. We show love, we show gratitude, we show love, we lift each other up. Whatever's going on in your life, whatever you need to be lifted up for, we're here to lift you up. We're here to do that and to hold you in our arms. And Robert Dosa, I hope that you felt that beautiful energy coming to you today, holding you up for the very best to happen with you, and for that experience there with your grandmother to be something that warms your heart, something that you can hold for the rest of your life, that you know you were in service at this moment to your grandmother. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So beautiful. Island Girl on Periscope, good morning. Thank you for being with us. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for your words and for your love. And I see 22 again. I love this. I love how the angels just give us those signs, don't they? They give us the confirmation that we are seen, we are heard, we are acknowledged. It's so beautiful to be in their energy. Oh, you felt it, Robert. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, well, if this is your first time here, we do this every day. Every morning we come together at this time and we share love, we share our light, and we just lift each other up in prayer. So thank you for being here. I love you all so much. I got some more packing to do. So have a beautiful rest of your day. And I saw somebody type the words. Where did it go? I think it was Pachetta that typed in our ending to the show that we do every day, acknowledging the spirit in each other. That's what namaste is. I acknowledge the spirit in you, and my spirit inside is acknowledging that. So the word is namaste, and then we add the ending y'all. So let's do that together. Namaste, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you so much. Bye, everybody.